famous, they act like they made us, you know I'm icy in Vegas, this for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, when the not save us, be liking my flavor, I think it's cause, ice on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out for us, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
all on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit, ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crap.
What's wrong with that girl? Load out dick. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. What the hell? Why can't I jump over this? What the fuck?
Man, you suck, Ethan. God damn.
I couldn't even jump over a fucking rail.
You can't even add 1 plus 1. So I'm not shocked. God damn it, he got it right. Fuck.
Why would you go over there and get the fucking recon, dude?
Dang, we really had that handshake.
Get this fucking game out the way. Do we have to be 24 hours? It just takes too much time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup.
All right, time to smoke fucking weed, get high, fucking eat some lamb chops. Yes, I said lamb chops. Have a good fucking day. With what?
Winner go home is the mantra,
You're
and
stupid.
off we go.
Weed is
We're
amazing
underway
for
in
the
this
mind, body,
NFC
and soul.
wildcard game. This fielded a few yards into the end
Good, I
zone.
wasn't talking to you anyway, slut bitch.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by...
Of course he don't like it. Stupid. Shouldn't have got it. I'd slap the hell out of him. Fuck them kids.
Why do you keep
sending me back? Good, that's all I want.
No, it's a fucking box, dummy. What else is it gonna be? Stupid bitch. Yo, why is this nigga so dumb, bro? PMJ, he's a big dummy. So go kill him, motherfucker. Go get these 20 fucking kills in Warzone. Then you're a legend. Why, man? Don't mute me, bro. Don't mute me. I'll be on to play with you in a minute. I know you miss me. It's okay. I think you left. He...
Can't tell if that's somebody's mic or is that
somebody's mic. I don't hear anything.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football.
Hey, they're shooting.
Tonight,
they're shooting.
It's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild
Alright,
card
I'm done.
between the Minnesota Vikings and the
Los
fuck
that. I ain't
Angeles
done now,
Rams.
bitch. Oh, about to die in the gas.
And off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm really just trying to get on some fucking COD, to be honest. I know. Uh-oh.
way over there? You can see it, so. Let me see if is there a roof to this building?
No. What you saying no shoot for?
Where are they at?
This direction.
What direction?
Set! 180!
Mike 51.
3.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there, Harry.
180!
First down, Mariota.
Give me the pick, bro. Oh my God.
Flight, and it falls in
Give me the
complete.
fucking
It'll
pick.
be second down.
Bullshit.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
What building? The building they're running into?
Not running into this Mike, but they're running away.
You die. It's on this. It's on me.
Yeah, it's on you, TMJ.
Gotta get some kind of weapon. Ain't gonna last long regardless.
If you die, it's on you.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
I'm coming!
Right on!
Let's go. Mike, seam 6. 51!
To throw Mariota.
Check.
Man, you slow bitch. Get back there.
And they work this
I hate how
field
linebackers don't
across the
fucking
45.
like, move on this game.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Last Madden, they was too overpowered. This Madden.
Ready!
51.
Blue 80!
51. All you get is a headache.
One!
It's a headache. Kill.
One!
Check 37.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 38.
51 to Mike, boys. 51. I got him. Bravo!
Yes, it's coming now. We got
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Here we go. Go, Mike 51.
One!
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
3!
Ah!
What the fuck, Kurt?
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
There's only one.
Here we go.
Yo, this game is so
Oh,
stupid.
there's a whole team. There's a whole team. There's two of them. What?
The roof is on fire.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
You got, bro. You got to have stopping power around. Fucking A.
One.
You got to
They try right side.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Hold on. Hold on. How do you pronounce leg? The leg? Did you say leg?
Nice play
The
right
leg?
there, stopping behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I.
Yeah,
he
I
has
know.
the ability
It's
to
all right,
take
though.
over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
51's the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go.
One.
Check 24.
One. Easy.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. He's going to dump it off to
The
Gurley.
black Dracula.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Ready?
3rd and long here for Mariota. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
They can't
Back at the
stop us.
47-yard
They cannot
line.
hold
It always
us
helps for a
down.
visiting team to come
We're
in and
gonna
set the
keep
tone
getting
on
sacks.
defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Throw that over there, over the gate. Then put it on right. Come here, put it on.
You're in deep shit.
Shot, like you said.
Damn, you died, Ethan.
60 yards.
Fucking dickhead, bro.
Squeeze. Watch the run. Watch the run. Sponge. No. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Hey, Sam on. Under crunch. Switch. Be cripple. 10. Under 10. You ain't going nowhere.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Let's go. Let's do it.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings
Who has $1
pick
million?
up the first.
I want $1 million.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there.
Why do you want just $1 million, though? Like, if you can have whatever you want, why not $1 billion?
Before this one is over.
That doesn't make you greedy for being smart.
Down. 70. Indy. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Check three. Big edge. Blue draw corkers. They go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7.
Bottom.
The pickup on the pitch and catch.
Hey, DC, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Why'd I fall so fucking fast, bro?
Because you weigh the size of a penny.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass
Little
play.
bitch ass.
Second
Taking
and 3.
scavengers and shit.
Set the tone, defense. Yes.
Fucking hoe ass.
54's Mike. Hey, Wahoo. Watch 54. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
2nd and 3. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
This is why we don't follow random, TMJ. Why we don't follow random.
Here we go, here we go.
From Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
Fuck.
Hit it.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5
Hello?
as he gets it to the 30.
Lay down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the Rams' 30-yard line.
Set. 30 base. Strike 6. Here we go, here we go. Mike 6. Let's go.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Come on,
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the
15 line.
incomplete pass.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Herbert looking downfield for Godwin. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Chris Godwin, 30 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game.
I got it.
A first down throw for Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Now Mariota. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the defense going to use the first. So as they take it over, we step aside. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover in the first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring and moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. One. 50.
From the gun, Mariota.
Situation.
It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check a hot read.
3.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
1.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
3. Easy. Check. Run.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Ready? 1. 1.
Who there? Check.
1.
Crunch.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Get ready.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Alpha. 51's the Mike.
Now Mariota.
Watch the slant.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go, boys.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Ready?
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
1.
Charlie. Kill.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
You got him. You got him.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
One.
Check. Watch out.
66. Bullet high.
Another try on second down with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Come on now, let's go.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a
61,
long time to get the football back.
right.
Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's coming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Let's go. Get it.
Second down and inches. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important
90
third
Wolf.
down.
50, Mike's 50.
Watch the run.
Go.
Show an 8.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Fielded at the 20.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A pass down over the middle to start things out. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitching pitch. Here's Gurley now, out to go. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Set. Blue 80. 3.
Tight right.
Odd. 5 down. Stand.
Delta.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Stop your whining. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing.
On first and 10, here's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Deuce.
One.
I got you, baby. I got you. Mike 51.
One.
Get him. Hey, Mike 51.
Here's Mariota.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, he's coming to you. Motion. Hey. Mike's 50.
Three.
Mike's 54.
You ain't going nowhere.
Throwing is Mariota. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
We played
the end result, 21 yards. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
You ain't doing nothing today.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking hate that shit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
It's your time, baby. We did it.
51's
the mic, boys. 51.
Coming for you.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
One.
Go, Mike. 7. Let's go. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Come on.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
One.
Smoke. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Ricky.
Mariota to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA.
They need to stop fucking calling me, man. Shit get on my nerves.
And the Rams have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
Throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Deadly.
Space to maneuver at the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey. High 7. Now.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Flushed out right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Bitch ass, Ethan.
Ready, set.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, watch the delay. Shift.
General West.
He's coming. We got double up. Check 31.
Hit it.
On 1st down, Herbert.
You fucking suck, bro. It's a touchdown, dog.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop him at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
On the ready.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your man go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Thank you. Fucking running in circles, bro.
But there is a flag down.
Let's
see what that's about.
Boys, let's go.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Ruin that series down.
Oh my God, I hate this fucking game, bro.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
I know you felt that.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Get it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Gives this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and score the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 54. Watch the pass.
One.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Foxtrot.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Watch twist.
Taylor. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Baby. Yeah.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
One.
52. Zoom, fellas. Let's go.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big run there by Gurley. 46 yards on the ground. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hatchet.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup.
Above us. No, it's another one above us, 100%. There's another one over here. Somebody's been in here. I know. Getting really big.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh my God. There's only one guy. No, that's bait. That's good. There's only one person. That's a girl. She was in there camping, bro. Oh no, there's another teammate to the left. Looks like they're outside though. Bitch was camping in the fucking corner. Yeah, I knew that was exactly what the play was.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Watch twist.
One.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Okay,
looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Hey, baby.
The one running
hey,
back
girl.
is Gurley. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier.
I'm
now
your
he has
biggest
4
fan, honey.
total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offensive backfield has been something else in this game.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Here we go. Here we go. 57.
3rd and goal.
Come on, oh.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Let's go.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. A try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Lockdown, baby. You ain't got the key to
And
this
not a
one.
bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Here are the
60
Vikings
outlaw.
now to start their next drive.
it.
And
Great
last
goal,
time they
travel.
got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense got too hot.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're
brother,
exactly
man.
right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Recon,
They'll break
132
the
fighter.
huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well.
Let's go now.
The
70.
drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's
Deep
1st and 10.
rip.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
Lockdown, baby. You ain't got the key to this one.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd
Oh, you're
and
not
8.
talking
Here
to
we
me?
go. 18 Gator.
I understand.
Say go.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Is that the closer? It was supposed to
22
come like a
yards
month ago?
there, a first down.
You still ain't
Working
got
the
that, have you?
sideline there, good route, good
I
catch,
told him
first
to
down,
do that.
and he
Get
gets
my
out of
money
bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the
Right.
middle of the
50,
field to draw
plant.
some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work.
got
Sidelines
the
and
milk shirt or
incompletions to
something?
use the clock.
Is that yours?
Now.
Throwing on first down. Herbert.
You ain't going nowhere.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough
Yo,
to hold
trip
on to
is
that
here,
one.
baby.
It's 2nd
Yo,
down.
trip is
Which one
here.
were you looking
Great
for?
coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw
Huh?
the
Come
football.
on.
Very
set.
little chance
36.
that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a
Go!
3rd and long, and suddenly
15
the momentum
line.
shifted
What?
to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very
yeah.
Jet
fickle
bomber.
man.
22 jet bomber. Hey,
Of course
Delta.
it is. What?
Off play action. Herbert. And that is
I ain't
incomplete.
left it out.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off
Huh?
target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver
What
was
milk are you
open.
talking about?
And it would have been an easy throw.
So on 4th
I
down,
left the other one out
trots the
because it ain't no
kicker
good.
in a big spot here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is
The other
right
milk got
down
left out.
Broadway. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So an interesting
I'll
call
have
there
to
to
go buy
take the
some
3.
more
I mean, I
though,
guess
from
they're
this morning.
thinking that their
I'll
hands were
lazy put it
tied,
back
but,
up.
you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have
Well, you
been
need to go out
they
the
didn't feel
house and come back
confident
in.
about picking it up there.
Let's
Hoping
go,
maybe
let's do
on
this.
defense they can get better field
God
position,
damn.
get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the
Can
end
you
zone.
like come back in the house and leave your shit at the door?
I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna bother
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently,
Because,
right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
One.
Why? Who?
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. 57.
To throw is Mario.
You got it, son.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's it, baby. That's
And
it.
just in
That's
general,
it.
Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Get ready. Get ready.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
One.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Seam 6. No. Off.
One.
Safe. Slam.
Early again here on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Watch twist. Check 50.
One.
Check 3.
Bravo.
The give to Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Blue 51. Where are they, team?
I'm coming. Watch the safety creep.
Three.
Check 20.
Chopper. Orbit.
On the toss, it's Gurley.
Run.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Mike,
180.
I got one.
Three.
36. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
One.
Jam him, jam.
Run up.
Now it's Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
Set. Blue 80.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Switch up, switch up.
And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Rams are